Hello again, this is Troy Leonard from the Success Source Counseling and Life Coaching Practice here in Franklin Lakes. I'm making this video in order to tell you a little bit about a very common difficulty that many children have. The need is known as social anxiety and also social phobias. Now, in general, many children do well, and sometimes they come across a few bumps in the road that may reduce their self-esteem or even trigger some anxiety with social situations, entering new situations, the fear of rejection with attempting to make new friends. Many children experience this when they move, or if there's any major family changes. But outside of that, there are children that at times will show this level of anxiety from the very beginning. And typically we see some kids, they'll do really, really well, and then they start to hit bumps in the road, and then we see the anxiety build. You know, they start to say, well, I can't do these things. I can't go to the park and make new friends. You know, those other children won't like me. I've also, I've seen situations where children have anxiety with attending school because they're afraid that there might be something happening, or something that might happen that might be embarrassing, or they may also feel nervous about whether or not they'll be able to engage a friend for a long enough period of time because they're afraid that the friend would no longer like them. This is very common, and a lot of times these kids are the target of bullying and teasing, which also seems to be on the rise over the last few years. So, that being said, there are a number of things that can be done to reduce and possibly eliminate social anxiety with children that are natural and that are interventions that the family as a whole can use, parents can use between sessions, and the ultimate outcome is to help the child become autonomous, independently able to meet their own goal, able to interact with others, to have little to no limitations with regards to where they can go, what they can do, and whether or not they live their life in the fashion that they would like to live it. And many parents are starting to see their children demonstrating and showing these symptoms of fear, this anxiety. Well, thankfully there is hope. Some of the interventions that we use here have been very effective for resolving symptoms of social anxiety and social phobias. I can give a few examples of how we approach a situation that makes the Success Source very different because we're a counseling and life coaching practice. One of the things that we do is that we work in the moment. We actually get to know the child, we get to know them well, things they like to do, situations and scenarios when they start to exhibit the symptoms of anxiety. And then we try to do in vivo work, which means we go in the situation and try and see if we can assist the child with developing the coping skills to survive. A very common strategy that I've used, especially for children that may have difficulty with making and maintaining friends in like a playground setting, is we actually will do coaching in the office, and then we do some experiments with some playgrounds and some coaching on the playground. And they do remarkably well. I mean, even within a few sessions, I've seen some kids, their anxiety just completely disappears, and they are so enthusiastic about returning to a playground. It ends up becoming a beautiful outlet for them to meet, make and maintain new friends, and it also gives parents an opportunity to kind of relax and allow their kids to play. So I just wanted to bring some attention to this particular topic because I recently put an article on the website regarding social anxiety and social phobias in children, and the article itself may be helpful, but if you think that your child may benefit from additional services, there is a whole different approach that we take here than a lot of other settings that has had a tremendous amount of success. So thank you again for watching our video here at the Success Source. This is Troy Leonard, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you. Take care.